Hey world, I have put on over 500 miles since we last talked here on YouTube, and I just wasn't even feeling like making a video. I don't know, I've not been motivated. Anyway, wanted to share the Pacific Ocean with you here. Yeah, I'm in San Francisco. Well, I think I'm in the city right below Pacifica, where the parking restrictions are a little more lax, but just like a 5-10 minute drive to downtown San Francisco from where I'm parked, and this is one of my favorite spots. I actually found this spot maybe a year ago, but it was pouring down rain, cloudy, miserable, and I parked almost in the same exact parking spot there with my side door facing the Pacific Ocean, and stayed 2 nights, I think. So I got in yesterday, stayed the night, and I'm also gonna stay the night tonight in the same little spot. The sun sets right here, so the way I'm facing, I'm only really gonna get the afternoon sun, but that's fine. I'd rather get sun right before it goes down, solar, just to maintain the batteries. Got a lot to share with you guys though. Again, I'll just mention, I didn't even want to make a video. I've been feeling out of it lately. So I'm doing this for you guys. If you don't care, you can skip ahead, or you can wait a few days or a week or so, whatever. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done, and I'll share with you a couple of those items. My main concern is really the alarm system. So I made an appointment back home in Olympia, Washington in a week at the Chevy dealership. They have got to figure out this door pin latch issue that is causing my alarm to still go off nonstop. And to put that into perspective, yes, there is a dome override switch, and you can take the bulb out because the alarm taps into that. You can take all that out. I can alarm it at night and it will not sound. But that also means that my doors are not alarmed. So, you can just jimmy the lock and open the door. So I really don't have any security in except for the side door and the windows and my shock sensor. The front doors are completely unsecured, and I say that knowing that nobody's going to know where I'm at, and I feel confident that I'm going to get this problem fixed. But I was quoted by Chevy in Olympia $1,500 for the job, the same exact price it would cost to put an entire new alarm system like I have back in. But I've gotta get this fixed. You have no idea how important it is for me to have a working alarm system, or one that doesn't just go off nonstop for no reason. So made that appointment. I'm gonna bring in my registration, and I got my title in my post office box for the bike. I'm gonna get that with Washington plates, registered for a year, good to go. Take care of my taxes, the last little bit I gotta do. I have a tax friend here in Olympia, Washington who knows that kind of stuff, so gonna be my extra set of eyes to make sure I don't miss anything. And lastly was just the temperature itself. I mean, down there in Southern California, looking at another February week of 90 degrees every single day in February. I'm just like, no, just no, I'm not gonna do this. It's not fun. So I pulled into San Francisco yesterday, looked at the forecast, and it's partly sunny every single day this week, 70 degrees. That is February. San Francisco is basically my second home, climate-wise and ocean-wise, and so many times I've gone up and down the coast. Highway 1 down south of here, Highway 101, which I'm on right now, just beautiful, hugging the coastline and everything. But it always seems to be in a weird part of the year when it's rainy and miserable and not sunny and gorgeous like this. So the weather thing, I'm sure there's lots of people out there who just love the heat in January and February. I need to reset my body. It had been getting just ridiculous, and I was really, really unhappy with the heat. So I'm fine going back up north. It's going to be highs in like the 45, 50 range, maybe even some rain from time to time. How long? Maybe a week or two I'll spend just to take care of everything I got to get taken care of. Oh, Les Schwab. I got to stop by Les Schwab. I've been talking with them for the last, 9 months about this brake issue. So it'll be nice to drop off the RV one more time and get everything good to go. In the meantime, I'm just going to vlog with you guys for a couple days and let you know what's going on. A little windy here by the ocean, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I have no intentions of going into San Francisco. I've shared with you guys that, and I'll put a card up top for some of my San Francisco videos. But you know, it's the same old San Francisco. I like this a lot better than the city. So yeah, it wasn't one thing that made me dart up here. It was a multitude of several other things. And I'm just taking care of what I gotta do, guys. It's funny because I have a bunch of people, 132,000 people that follow me, and some of you guys are sitting there thinking, why would he do that? Why, so kind of sharing with you what's going on up in my brain here. And we'll see. This is my spot out here by the road. There's a few other camper vans and campers down there. I wasn't very level, so I am jacked up on my yellow levelers on this side because it sinks down. And I don't keep the panels up because it just looks more discreet until the sun moves from where it's at to behind me and I can actually get solar. Oh, and that's the other thing, is the darn bike. I can't get the bike started. I've been trying to start the bike for, 3 days now? Gonna have to take the carb off and have a look. I just can't get it in, I don't know. I really don't want to take it into a shop. I'd rather just tinker with it, but the whole point of having it is to be able to start it up and use the darn thing on the road. I can't even go tour around San Francisco if I wanted to, because like I said, I cannot get that bike to start up no matter what right now. So get that sorted up. A lot of stuff I got to do in Washington before I am ready, set for this epic spring adventure. And in case you're wondering, let me think, can I give you a clue? Yes, I can give you a clue. The clue I'm going to give you is that by the time summer hits, I will be sharing with you a different ocean than the Pacific Ocean. I kind of gave it away. I'm not going to, well, it's fine. So a lot of driving and exploring just to happen in the spring, and then I'm not even telling you what's going on for the summer just yet. But it would mean a lot to me, guys, if you could stick around and be patient with me. I live a life just like you guys. I have the same issues and the same things that have to get done in order to make other things happen. So I got to go through the right steps and make that happen. We have had a crazy, epic 8 months on the road here, and so much has happened. I've dealt with so much. I've fixed so much. I've learned so much. I've changed a lot, and I'm more confident on the road, but I'm still smart enough to know there's things that need taken care of, both physically and emotionally. So looking forward to getting back home, hugging mom and dad, and Mao. It's funny because Jax, he is my cat, but he sure does not like the wind or the water at all. He came out yesterday and put his paws in the sand, but... Oh, you gonna try it out now? Okay, cool. But yeah, he does not like the Pacific Ocean or rivers. Lakes and ponds, he's fine, but nothing else. I should have filmed that. I just got off the phone with my buddy, my bike mechanic buddy, and some of the questions he was asking me made me realize, wow, you realize I'm not an idiot, right? But he walked me through a couple things, so I'm going to share some of the stuff he said just so you bike people don't, hound me in the comments. I always travel with the gas off, and you're supposed to do this always so that gas doesn't trickle down into the carb and flood it. So, you turn it on to start it, and you have to choke it every single time. The problem and symptom that I just had now, he's like, just keep going until it starts, so it was giving me problems. It wouldn't start. And then when it finally started, of course, the muffler just reeked of gas. So it still sounded like it was flooded. And so, but like you just saw, it runs. I got it started, although it took a very long time. I don't think it's a carb issue. I think that this valve has stopped not letting the gas out. Okay, so you got on, reserve up here, and now it's in the off position where the arrow is pointing right there. And what we think might be going on is that that valve itself is not really turning off the fuel, it's flooding the carb. Because every time I go to use it from now on, turn it on, turn the key, just fires right up every single time now. Not because it's warm, but because it's not dripping into the carb. So, okay, I think I have a better plan for what to tackle next on the bike. But speaking of the bike, there's some other things that I want to do. So, I had shared a couple things. I had shared the disc lock brake that I use that goes right here. Just a little more information about that device. It goes on there. You can't turn it because it's going to hit the caliper, so you can't roll the bike away, okay? Also, it's a shock sensor, so any movement sets off the alarm. It's going to notify me that someone's messing with my bike. Just to tap it up here even triggers it down there. But what I really want to do is get some good marine, what do you call it? Marine chain, like 18 millimeter chain to go through the frame and then to the bumper of my RV just to secure it. And then show the lock, like show the act so that it's locked to the RV. You're not going to be able to get it away. Remember, I sleep right here. My head's right here. So anything, I'm going to hear it anyway, and you're going to either set off this alarm or you're going to set off the master alarm in my RV's shock sensor too. So, but a couple more security things I just want to do because I like this bike and I don't want it to grow feet and leave on me. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now, guys. I'm not in a direct hurry to get to Olympia, Washington, so I want to hit a couple campgrounds. I definitely want to camp in some tall trees, hopefully some evergreens or pines or something. And thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you for watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below if you have any tips or anything you want to say to me. You guys noticed I have activated closed captions on my videos. I've had a couple people contact me and say, I can't get it to turn off. Why would you do that? Well, first of all, you can only use the captions if you're on like a laptop or a tablet or something. And if you look in the bottom right hand corner of the video where you can select the video quality, if you look at the CC icon, you can click that on and off. I don't have that control. All I do is provide the closed captioning and try to change some of the words that the automatic system fails to get right. There's still some problems with that, but it does help some of my viewers who are a little hearing impaired or just can't watch it with volume at work or whatever like that. But just want to mention that if you have the control for the closed captions, all I do is provide them. You get to turn them on and off in the bottom right hand corner of the video. Just look for the CC on off and do whatever you want. So just trying to make everybody happy is all. So have a good day, guys. Jackson, I'll see you soon.